Okay, time to unplug all the charging. Here's that. I do those every day. The one for the light, I do every other day. That's it. And then prep the bike to get ready to go. I've kind of given up, I think, finally, a little bit on the 3D camera. It's got some cool effects when it works, but it doesn't work a lot of the time very well. So, and then I've noticed too, it's never a good sign when the manufacturer doesn't do many updates. So the Gear 360, they did a couple of firmware updates initially. Now they don't. In any event, we're looking at 3,139 miles and climbing, and I'm ready to roll. Let's do this. Okay, going back to the original sidecar shot. The morning traffic here. I'm definitely not heading that direction. Not that it makes a difference. One on the bike trail here. Oh, great. Thanks, guys. Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. All right. Oh, that is a super green light. So this way, filming this way, I'm going to be able to do a lot more. Thanks. Good, I got a full tank of gas. It was acting a little slow on the old e-bike. For those of you new to my channel, I do e-bike commuting to work every day. I gave up my car about, what has it been? Coming up on 2 years in February 2018. I think it'll be 2 years. Wow. So you can do it. Save a crap ton of money. And hopefully get a little more exercise, get a little healthier instead of sitting in your cubicle, then sitting in your car and sit. And then paying for a gym membership. It's really kind of silly. If you're within like 10 miles of your work, you do this. And then some people might think, because I thought too, like, well, what if there's an emergency or something and I gotta like be somewhere or whatever. Then you just Uber, right? Or Lyft. So there's always a way. And when you compare that with the money you save on a monthly basis, you know, just run the numbers. You'll see. And I've not, in the last year and a half, I haven't had really any major reason why I needed the other car. In fact, what will end up happening is you'll probably never go back to it because you think to yourself, okay, so if I end up getting a car as I hurl my breakfast up, if I end up, ate a bug, if I end up, the road's a little wet. If I end up getting a car, now you're like, oh crap, now that's that much more expensive. And that's what I think, like if I ever wanted to go back to a car, now I have to get ready to pay, you know, $500-600 a month in miscellaneous expenses, gas, insurance, possibly a car payment, unless you get something, nice branch there, unless you get something that's used, and that's fine too. Our other car's paid for, so actually both my daughter's car and our family car is paid for. I've leased vehicles, I've purchased vehicles, and right now the thing that makes the most sense to me is just purchasing it outright, which is what we're doing. So yeah, I'm going back to sidecar view, filming on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge that is the camera lens. I'm not awake. By the way, I don't know what the story, segue, what the story is with this bike, but it's a cool looking bike, and it's been here for a couple of weeks now. Just, I don't know if somebody found it, and then but it's locked up. That's the weird part. It's got a lock on it. So strange circumstances there. So, where was I? Saving money, ... Damn it. Getting old sucks. So there you go. Oh yeah, Samsung. So it's cracked, but the lens on this thing is still perfect, and it films really well. So this is what I'm going to go with again for a while, and eventually here, I think for Christmas, I might get myself the new the GoPro 360 camera, potentially. Because I do like that. I think they do a much better job of getting the data out of cameras. Like, if anybody should be proficient at that, it's GoPro. They should have that down, because they've got all the sport cameras, and like, how do you get the data out of there? You know, video sharing, editing, all that information. I would expect, and I hope and pray that when I purchase that camera, that in fact it works as I need it to. So there you have it. So my Rad Rover e-bike. Those of you interested in commuting. Ah, crap. Here's that. See, I don't have fenders because I kind of don't like fenders, and I know you guys are going to laugh at me, but instead I just go really slow, and I don't ride in the rain. I don't ride in the rain because I've done it, and I bundled up, and I had all the equipment, and it's not fun, guys. It's just legitimately totally not fun. So I don't. And sometimes I have my wife take me, and sometimes I just Uber in, and it's a minor, Southern California, we don't get much rain, thank God. It ironically did rain, I don't know, ironically, but it did rain, interestingly. A big hawk right there. Cool. It did rain last night. As you can see, the pavement has some fresh moisture on it. That's not from the morning dew. That is actually from rain. So that's cool. I've seen this person before. Hey, good morning. It's an electric. I don't know why she doesn't. Why does she walk it? Does it not have the power? Like, she runs out of power? I need to know the backstory to that eventually, so I'll have to ask. Yeah. So the old e-bike's doing well. The Rad Rover, I beat the crap out of this thing, and I've tried different modifications and stuff, as you guys have witnessed. And I'm sure many times you're like, what the hell is he doing? But, yeah. Thank you. I need to get over this way. Oh, man, I should have not done this. I need to go push the button, because it takes forever for this light to turn green. I think I made a miscalculation here. I think we're going to cross over. We're going to push this button. Wait. Oh, there's a Chevy Bolt right there. We can see that Chevy Bolt. My camera angle still good, yeah. There's a Chevy Bolt right there. Those things are so cool. I did have the Chevy Spark EV, pure electric, and I love that thing. It was, I highly recommend it. Everybody's like, oh, I'm worried about the range anxiety and all that. And you really don't have anything to worry about. Oh, cool, look at the birds. Oh, that is so freaking cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you had the 360, you could. A bunch of birds in a massive formation heading what appears to be east, a little northeast. Must be 10 10, 20, 30, maybe 40 of them. Just doing some quick approximate math there on the fly. I always come to I'm so much better than when I first started. When I first started riding this bike, if you watch my earlier videos, I'm pretty much out of my mind. I have my 17-year-old head on, and I'm just blowing through lights and stop signs. I don't do that anymore. Plus, I got a ration of crap and legitimately from a lot of people. So I don't do that anymore. I'm much better. I have been tamed and controlled. I'm now a part of the community, and I feel much more relaxed about it. I don't want to make any calculated or... Well guys, it's the end of my day. Video blog.